The House Committee on Customs continued its investigation into allegations against the Nigeria Customs Service by the people of Ishenyi Town in Oyo State. They are accusing Customs of killing their people, an allegation which the Nigeria Customs denies. Here's a detailed report of the investigative hearing. The Ishenyi community in Oyo State is accusing men of the Nigeria Customs Service of killing 4 of its people, while intercepting 2 jeeps conveying foreign parboiled rice on the 13th of May this year.
According to eyewitness account, the men of Nigeria's Customs Service pursued a sport utility vehicle conveying bags of rice, not trailer, just a jeep, and they shot sporadically at vehicles, leading to the deaths of the indigents. On that same day, I think the day was the day of Eid al-Fitr. People were celebrating, and in the process, this happened. A lot of people were injured as well. So this is what happened. I'm talking of Ishenyi, which you are very familiar with. And the same people are here today to also tell us more. Why we stopped in the interactive session that day was because the controller zone was not there, and this enforcement was not there equally. But today you are all here. We want to hear the truth, and then we take our decision.
The House of Representatives Committee on Customs is determined to have the accused customs officers attend the investigative hearing.
They must appear before the Parliament to come and give account of why they use our uniform and weapons to kill citizens of our country. So, Mr. Chairman, I am moving a motion, if it's a fresh motion, if that has not been decided before, that even if we are able to conclude this matter today, there should be an opportunity for them to be brought before you, if not the whole committee, so that you still question them further, and then you find out why they will have done such a thing. If we make it in that manner, it's most likely that most people will have second thought before they take our guns and uniforms and then be shooting our people. But if they believe they can always hide under their bosses after they have done it, then we can jolly well forget about trying to look at it. Because apart from compensation or whatever, the important thing is we must do things that will make them to be discouraged from using our uniforms and weapons to kill citizens of this country.
I have come with the Area Controller Federal Operation Unit because this issue we are talking about has to do with Federal Operation Unit. It has nothing to do with Oyo Osun Area Command. And I also insisted that the leader of the base in Ishenyi should come because he's the leader of the base, and he will be able to tell us exactly what happened that day, since he was an active participant.
Because of time,
point of order, Chairman.
Because of time, we allow him to continue and give the evidence that we need.
Point of order, Chairman.
After that issue was sorted, the representative of the families stated their demands.
We are seeking for 3 things. We are seeking for justice. We want this house to help us to know who are the officers that perpetrated these heinous crimes. We want them to be identified, to be prosecuted according to the law of the land. Also, we want an apology. We want an apology from the hierarchy of the Nigeria Customs Service to these families. And we want compensation, because to live has become a problem for the family left behind. They are asking for the perpetrators of these heinous crimes to be identified and be brought to book. They are asking for apology. In respect of the deceased, they are asking for compensation to the tune of 1 billion each for each family. They are asking for 1 billion naira as compensation. And for Muraino, who sustained gunshot injury, is asking for 500 million naira.
So now you are looking at 5.5 billion.
4.5.
Okay, 4.5 billion.
Yes, sir.
Compensation.
Compensation.
But the acting controller of the Federal Operations Unit Zone A, Ikeja, explained that the incident was not without cause and no death was recorded.
In a mob action, and where you are trying as an officer,
did anybody die in the process?
I'm not aware of anybody that died.
Okay.
It is impracticable for somebody holding gun and people numbering hundreds, attacking them with cutlasses, try to disarm them. They were even disarmed. Yes, they were disarmed. And one of the rifles, the officer at the base will give the vivid account of what happened. He's here. The officer is here. I am just giving a preamble because that is the report he gave to me. And I will lean on whatever report he gave to me. But the fact still remains that obstructing an officer from performing his legal duty is unconstitutional.
A direct question was then thrown to the head of the team under investigation.
I'm asking you, in your report that you have not read, did you have it that your men fired?
No, my men defended themselves because they were butchered. And I have all the butchers here.
It's okay, it's okay. He has answered.
He then gave a vivid account of the incident, insisting that he and his men were attacked first at the customs base, but did not open fire on their attackers.
The owner of the vehicles contacted their colleagues, smugglers, and some thugs. They came and blocked us on the way. But fortunately for us, we meandered our way down to our base. Before we know it, more than 100 people were already surrounded the base. So we have our two officers downstairs, and because we're only 11 officers, and those people were more than 100 with cutlasses, bow and arrow and everything, and they were chanting songs. Believe me or not, I'm telling you, they are chanting songs that they want to kill us. That they're tired of seeing us. We're stopping them from doing their business. But I told my boys, nobody should interact. You should just watch them and defend the office. But fortunately enough, one of them just rushed and caught the guy with the cutlass on his head. I have the pictures here. We did not kill anybody. To my personal knowledge, we do not kill anybody.
Did you do any report to your superior? Okay, Ebidu.
No, yeah, I have my incident report.
You did a report to him?
I have my incident report, yes.
Because what he told us is quite different from what you are telling us. You are giving us a new ground from what he told us. That means your report didn't get to him before coming here.
Did you give him the report? No, I give you the summary because I'm not reading. I'm going to give you the summary.
Okay, that's because the report. What
Can you give me that report? Okay. Let me have a copy.
Then 2. Carefully, you use the word defend ourselves 3 times.
Sorry.
Ali, no, you are my friend. Carefully, you mentioned the word defend ourselves 3 times in the course of your presentation.
Yes, sir.
And since you are the person on ground and you defended yourself, what is the mode of defense you applied to defend yourself?
The mode of defense is that you fire in the air to dispatch the mob.
Did you?
I've answered you that. I said yes. We fired in the air. I said we fired in the air.
If it is smuggler that died, I wouldn't have issue because I know they are very notorious and they don't take life to be anything. But in this case, it is the innocent people that died. So this is just the point. And those of us that are coming from border communities, we should warn our people. If custom happen to maybe have armored vehicles now, they can face the smugglers. And if they kill any smuggler, nobody will look at their case because it's economic sabotage. This is not, by law, it's not acceptable to anybody. Not to talk of when you even come in with ammunition. So, but in this case, we are talking about the innocent people who does not even know anything about smuggling. They are moving on in the town.